Hey, good morning, David. This is going to be a little bit of a short and sweet demo video for you for your Vader's Vault NN-14. So this is a Saber. This is a blaster that you sent to me already weathered. I don't know if you bought it. I think I remember you telling me you bought this off the secondhand market, and then whoever put it together did a really nice job, because these things are a little bit of a beast, and then when you get them from Vader's Vault, they don't have any of the hardware, although they do come with a USB stick from Vader's Vault. They tell you where to get the hardware on it, max your car, but it's just a beast of a project is my point. So whoever put this together did a really nice job. The weathering also, I don't know who did that, but it's very nicely weathered. All right, so I installed it with a Proffie for you. I am running Jesse's NN-14 font over at Kyberphonic. That's the only font that you have on here because it's just accurate to the blaster. You will find a copy of your a copy of the config file on your SD card. Though, if you like that font and you're running this as an accurate prop, you'll probably never open this up. If you do want to, though, when you're looking at it like this, it's on this side. So as you can see on the side here, I go through and I put an auxiliary switch in. I drill in and put this 5mm brass hat auxiliary switch, so it's nice and out of the way and it doesn't take away from the aesthetic of the overall blaster. But if you want to open up this Saber to get to your board, you would go on the side that is opposite the switch, so over here, and you would need a security Torx bit to get these 4 bolts off, because if you can see there, they have that little pin right in the middle of the bolt. All right, and that's the same on all of them. So you're going to need a security Torx to get that off. Pop this panel off after taking those 4 screws off, and your board is located right here. You have a Smuggler's Outpost 28mm Elite speaker right underneath this black piece right here, and that's about it. It's very easy to operate, just a little bit to install. To charge this guy, you want to unscrew this right here. This will expose your standard 2.1mm recharge port. All right, and then when you're done, just screw this back on. You don't have to screw this on super tight. In fact, please don't. Just go until it's nice and snug and just leave it like that. All right, trigger here. This is your kill switch right here. So when you push this down, now the blaster's on. You've got animation here, here, and then of course at the tip of the barrel as well. All right, so most people are right-handed. That's why I put this switch over here. I myself am left-handed, but when you're shooting this, if you want to go to the next blaster mode, just tap the auxiliary. This is the kill mode. Auto fire, which means now you can just hold the trigger down. Right, and then we'll go back to stun, which is what we started on. If you hold it down for 1 second and let go, you'll get your quote.
You know how to use one of those?
Yeah, you pull the trigger.
A little bit more to it than that.
And then when you want to turn it off, just flick this hammer up, and now the blaster is off. So that is pretty much how you work that guy. Very easy to work and manage. The panel's not something I take off on a demo video because it takes a lot of time. However, I did shoot you a picture of what my chassis looks like on the inside of here. Speaking of chassis, thank you very much for being understanding on yours. You and I had agreed to order the one that's available off Shapeways because you like the brass pieces. When we ordered that, in the middle of processing, that's when Shapeways went bankrupt. I was able to log in for a while, for like the first few days after I found out, and noticed that the chassis had printed but the brass pieces were still processing, and now I'm not even able to log into my account anymore. That site says it's down for maintenance and will never be back up. So that chassis was essentially lost, and you were very cool and understanding to work with on that. I could imagine what other people are going through who've ordered master chassis and whatnot through that site, but not concerned about them. I was concerned about the chassis that you and I had ordered for you, though. So one more time, thank you very much for being understanding on that. And that is how you work your blaster. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I will get this out in the mail to you first thing Monday. Thanks, man.